Kyle Richards breaks her silence on Garcelle Beauvais' exit. Kyle Richards' friendship with Garcelle Beauvais hit a major snag after The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 14. Garcelle announced her departure from the series after 5 seasons as a cast member on March 25, and Kyle said she hasn't heard from her since. "I texted her twice and haven't heard back," Kyle told Briefing on Bravo in April 2025, though she didn't share what exactly she messaged the actress. The longtime Diamond holder also weighed in on Garcelle's decision to leave the series. "It's unfortunate she left, but I do wish her the best," Kyle added in her chat with the outlet. "I think she'll always do well, so I'm not worried about her next chapter." Kyle Richards is surprised by her current relationship with Garcelle Beauvais. Kyle also addressed her friendship fallout with Garcelle during a briefing on Bravo live stream on April 8. "I've reached out to her, but I haven't heard back, and I'm not really sure why because we didn't have any issues all season," Kyle admitted, though she did bring up some of her frustrations to Garcelle on the Season 14 reunion. "I just saw things that she said in her scenes and in her interviews that kind of surprised me because I thought we were in such a good place. So I addressed those things," she said about what might have led to the silence in their relationship. "I don't know, I'm not really sure." As viewers saw on Season 14, Garcelle called Kyle out for her texts with Paul P.K. Kemsley. She also questioned why Kyle had become so private about her friendship with country singer Morgan Wade. "But I'm disappointed she won't be returning, and I really do wish her the best," Kyle concluded. "She's gonna do great regardless, so." Why is Garcelle Beauvais leaving RHOBH? When announcing her exit from RHOBH, Garcelle said that she wanted to spend more time with her youngest sons, twins Jax and Jade Nellen, and focus on her career. "Their last year of high school is next year, and I want to be a part of that," she said in an Instagram video about her boys, before noting that Jade's modeling is also a priority. "And Jade is starting a new career, and I want to be a part of that too." She continued, "Secondly, I have the most exciting projects that I am developing, producing, and acting in. I can't tell you anything right now, but you'll know soon." Kyle Richards reflects on her friendship with Garcelle Beauvais after her exit from RHOBH. Kyle Richards, one of the longest-standing cast members of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, recently opened up about her friendship with Garcelle Beauvais following Garcelle's decision to leave the show after 5 seasons. Garcelle's departure, which was officially announced on March 25, 2025, came as a surprise to many fans and fellow castmates. For Kyle, the news was both a bittersweet moment of reflection and a chance to assess her own feelings toward her relationship with Garcelle, especially after the unexpected shift in their dynamic during the final season. In a candid interview with Briefing on Bravo earlier this month, Kyle shared her thoughts about the situation and reflected on their friendship since Garcelle's exit. She revealed that despite reaching out to Garcelle twice, she had not received a response, a silence that left her feeling perplexed and unsure about where things stood. "I reached out to her twice, but haven't heard back," Kyle admitted, her voice tinged with confusion and disappointment. "I thought we'd be able to talk more, but nothing came through. I never imagined that things would end like this." While the specifics of her messages to Garcelle remain private, Kyle's comments underscored the unexpected nature of their current estrangement. This was especially surprising given that, throughout the season, the two women had shared a bond of mutual respect, even if their relationship was not without its challenges. "I thought we were in a really good place, but then some things she said made me question that," Kyle continued in her conversation with Briefing on Bravo. "I don't know if it was something I said, or something that happened behind the scenes, but after the reunion, I just started to feel like I didn't quite understand where we stood." Her words were marked by a sense of genuine confusion as she tried to piece together the puzzle of their changing relationship. The turning point in their friendship. Throughout Season 14, viewers had witnessed moments of tension between Kyle and Garcelle, with the two women seemingly struggling to navigate their friendship amidst the chaos of the show's dynamic. While they had moments of camaraderie, there were underlying issues that bubbled to the surface during the reunion. Garcelle, who had always been candid about her opinions, questioned some of Kyle's decisions and interactions, particularly concerning her friendship with Paul P.K. Kemsley, the husband of her friend Dorrit Kemsley, and her rumored relationship with country singer Morgan Wade. "I really felt like we were both on the same page for the most part," Kyle reflected during her livestream on April 8, 2025. "But Garcelle brought up a lot of things in interviews that I didn't expect. I thought we had worked through everything, but then there were moments at the reunion that made me wonder if maybe things had shifted." Garcelle had voiced concerns regarding Kyle's communication style, particularly when it came to her private relationships. The tensions became more apparent during a particular exchange at the reunion, where Garcelle questioned Kyle's involvement with PK and some of the personal details about Kyle's friendship with Morgan Wade. For Kyle, this was a sore spot. She had always prided herself on her loyalty to her friends, especially Garcelle, and the questioning of her decisions left her feeling vulnerable and misunderstood. Despite the tension, Kyle emphasized that she never harbored any ill feelings toward Garcelle. "I tried to be honest with her about how I was feeling, but I think maybe there was a miscommunication somewhere along the way. That's just how things go sometimes, especially when you're filming a reality show and emotions are high. But I really thought we were okay," she reflected. Garcelle's decision to leave the show. In contrast to Kyle's sentiments of confusion and disappointment, Garcelle made it clear that her decision to leave RHOBH was driven by personal reasons rather than drama or conflict with her co-stars. In an emotional Instagram video posted on March 25, 2025, Garcelle explained that she had decided to step away from the show in order to prioritize her family and her evolving career. With her twin sons, Jax and Jade Nylon, entering their final year of high school, Garcelle wanted to be more present in their lives during this crucial time. "I want to be there for my kids," Garcelle shared in the heartfelt video. "This year is really important for them, especially with Jax and Jade preparing for life after high school. I can't imagine missing these moments with them, so I've decided it's time to focus on them more." For Garcelle, the decision was not an easy one, but it was one that she felt was necessary for her and her family's well-being. The timing of Garcelle's departure caught many by surprise, including her fellow castmates. Despite the drama that often unfolded on the show, Garcelle had forged deep friendships with several of the women, including Kyle. But as Kyle had acknowledged in her interview, it was clear that Garcelle's decision to leave was rooted in a desire to focus on her personal life rather than any issues with her colleagues. "Family always comes first," Garcelle said in the Instagram video, her voice filled with emotion. "I want to be there for my boys, and I also want to be able to focus on the other projects that I'm working on right now. I've been fortunate enough to work on some really exciting things, and I can't wait to share more about them soon." Although Garcelle didn't go into detail about her upcoming ventures, she teased that there were new projects on the horizon, ones that would allow her to expand her horizons as a producer and actress. She seemed optimistic about what the future held, and fans eagerly awaited to learn more about her next steps. "I can't share everything just yet, but trust me, there's a lot of exciting stuff coming," she added, a glint of enthusiasm in her eyes. "Stay tuned, you won't want to miss it." Kyle's continued support and hope for the future. Despite the tension between the two women in the final months of filming, Kyle made it clear that she still respected and supported Garcelle's decision to leave the show. "I'm definitely disappointed she's leaving, but I know she'll do well, no matter what she decides to pursue next," Kyle said, her voice softening as she reflected on their friendship. "Garcelle is so talented, and I know whatever she does next is going to be amazing. I just hope we can reconnect someday." For Kyle, it was important to express her continued support for Garcelle's personal and professional journey. While the two women may not be in regular contact at the moment, Kyle emphasized that she would always wish Garcelle the best. "It's tough, you know," Kyle said thoughtfully, "but I've learned that sometimes people just need space. I respect her decision to take this time for herself and her family. I just hope one day we can have a conversation and figure out where things went wrong." The future of their friendship remained uncertain, but Kyle's words conveyed a deep sense of care and respect for Garcelle. Despite the confusion and miscommunication that had marred their final months on RHOBH, Kyle seemed to hold onto hope that their bond, forged through years of shared experiences and emotional ups and downs, could be repaired in time.